Hello YouTube, and on today's video I'm going to go over my first impressions with the Dreamconn Plus. So to start the video, or before I start talking about my actual thoughts and feelings on the Dreamconn Plus, I just want to say that this one that I got, unfortunately enough, was defective, and the L shoulder button, the L trigger doesn't work. It sometimes desyncs as well, and the R D-pad, the R on my D-pad is really hard to push. So the guy who makes these, his name is Chris, is sending me a new one free of charge and everything because this one was more or less defective. And I just want to say huge thank you to Chris. He's been really understanding, I guess, through this whole process and everything. So a huge thank you to Chris. I will hold off on a review of the Dreamconn until I get the proper, the proper functioning one. But nonetheless, before this one kind of crapped out, I was able to do a bit of playing with it, around like 4 hours or so. And so yeah, these are just my initial thoughts and feelings on it. So it's spectacular, for lack of a better term or phrasing or whatever. I really enjoy this pad. I love that it's wireless because I have certain creatures in my house that like to just walk around and stuff. I also really love the fact that if you plug a VMU into this controller, you guys might be able to see this, I'm not sure, depending on the lighting, but you can see the battery life of the controller off of a VMU screen, which is really just a really fantastic touch. It also has a built-in VMU on the number 2 slot, which swaps with the rumble pack. I don't know how Chris did this. Like, that's like a marketing, not a marketing, but it's like a technical like feat. Like, I don't know how he was able to program storage space onto a Dreamcast controller, but that's literally insane. And the fact that it just swaps with the rumble pack is also kind of crazy to me. So, I mean, big ups to Chris. Like, this is crazy. It also doubles as a PC controller. So if you're into PC gaming and you want to play something with a Dreamcast controller, this might actually be the easiest way to play PC games with one. So that's really cool too. Of course, I'm not into that. I'm into Dreamcast games, and I have to say, like, I have noticed almost no latency with this at all, which is just absolutely unreal. Like, there's normally a little bit of latency with controllers that use like Bluetooth or IR or anything like that. Like, there's normally just a little bit. It's normally like, it depends on the company and whatnot that's making them, but Chris has been bent on making this like the Dreamcast's equivalent of the Xbox One Elite controller, and I believe it because I have noticed like zero latency while playing at all. And that's like really saying something because I have my Dreamcast hooked up to like an HD TV, so if there was more latency than normal, I would surely notice, and I haven't noticed it at all, which is fantastic because, again, that's like one of the crappy things about Bluetooth is that it always carries latency, like no matter what. The technology just isn't perfect yet, but eventually enough, I think like Bluetooth will catch up, but that's a whole nother like bag of worms. But Chris has figured out, like how to get it to where it's like barely any or anything like that, and that's just phenomenal because I've been playing Rayman 2 with this prior to, the L shoulder button and stuff, the other problems, and I played through, I think I was able to get like a third of the way done with the game, and I've never played it before, so like, I've just been having a great time playing with this pad and everything. So overall, my current first impressions on this thing are that it's really great. I wish mine didn't have the problems that it has, but I'm really glad that Chris is sending me a new one. And yeah, so I will be doing a full controller chaos on this thing very soon and everything. As soon as I get my new one in, because again, it wouldn't be fair to judge the Dreamconn based off of this one with a broken wing. So, yeah though, if you guys like this video, like it down below, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a wonderful day, YouTube, and peace.